I don't know. I mean, I do definitely like the comfort from EG rather.
So obviously they can't go Darkseer. That was banned in the second phase of bans. So now what is the final hero for them with S4 playing it? Other heroes are still there. No
Maybe something with a
Brewmaster.
little bit of team fight that could pick up auras, like a Tide Hunter.
Omni Knight.
Would be pretty good with OD
Evil
and against the Lion.
Turn to
And with the
bad.
Lycan. The strength core there. Just saying. The Omni Knight synergy. They banned the Tide.
Yeah, I thought that was a perfect pick for EG. Something kind of like that might also work.
10 seconds remaining.
Could always just see like the S4 Centaur, for example.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Mars would be great.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding.
Mars would actually be pretty bad here. A couple of mobile heroes that can just get out of your arena. Trust me, I'm a Mars expert. You saw it last night.
I saw. It's,
My Mars
it's
skills.
alright. Pretty good.
Evil geniuses
We
turn
won.
to pick.
Terribly banned by Evil Geniuses.
What about like a Night Stalker for EG?
I'm always a fan of Night Stalker. I think the heroes are really good right now. I don't see them a lot, but actually, yeah, I like that pick. The silence would be great against Puck. The only problem, I guess, is the squishiness. Again, it's kind of there's Lion,
10
but everything else
seconds
is not the
remaining.
easiest kill for a Night Stalker.
Yeah, it's more so
5
that he's
seconds
just a
remaining.
super tanky aura carrying hero. That's what I was thinking. And obviously the Sonics being pretty good against the likes of Puck, Lion, and Pango.
Mm-hmm. LEG still trying to decide their offlaners and listing a couple. Anything else like a Magnus is still there? I mean, okay, got that Empower for Lycan.
Yeah, super value.
Yeah.
Super value.
No, yeah, probably not Magnus.
Maybe a Doom. Doom seems pretty good here too. It's an aura carrier,
Radiant
shuts down the
team
Puck,
pick.
shuts down the Pango, but Centaur, same thing.
Same thing.
I mean, not same thing as the Doom, but same kind of idea, just a big tanky boy.
Yeah. Similar idea. So now J.Storm. They do still need their Moo hero. He does play a lot of Monkey
10
King.
seconds remaining.
I do not like that pick at all.
5 seconds remaining.
So probably not going to
Lycan
see a
just-
Monkey King.
Decimates Monkey King. Against the Centaur,
Phantom Assassin could be okay. Trying to
yeah, I was
stick
thinking
on
like
you.
PL. Lockdown's pretty bad for EG.
Oh yeah,
For PL.
they have okay clear, but it's not great, I suppose. Yeah, PL could be decent.
It's pretty slow core though. What about like a safe lane Legion commander? That's terrible.
That's awful. OD and Bane are horrible heroes to play against for LC.
Speaking of Moo heroes, we see like the Moo Timbersaw or something like that. Where's their push if they do that?
Luna figured it out.
Naga
you kidding me?
Whoa.
Select your heroes.
Okay.
Okay, Naga Siren again. Similar idea to PL that they don't really have great clear for illusions, so there's that. And Snare's good against Lycan.
Yeah, Snare's really good against the entire EG lineup. It's just a matter of whether Moo is going to play this as a aggressive fighting Naga or whether he's going to be that artezzy style of Naga that we saw last game.
Yeah.
Play completely away from his team the whole time.
To me, I go back to the Puck. I think the Puck is a great hero, even against Centaur. You know, the Stampede, if they're hit by the Drain Coil, Stampede doesn't do a lot for you necessarily. So I think Puck is a very, he's the important hero this game for J.Storm.
Yeah. Bryle's definitely been a big standout player for this team. He's had these showings like last game. You know, I would have given the MVP to Fear, but Bryle was a very close second in that one on his Leshrac. He just dominated the game from start to finish. And they're going to need another performance like that out of his Puck, I think, in this one.
Well, we'll see if they get it, as we're going to load into game number 3 here. Again, a major spot on the line at Disneyland. The MDL Disneyland Paris Major, that is. And then this will be followed up by Complexity versus Forward Gaming, where another spot will be on the line. You lose this, you are still in it, like I said, but you have to play in the lower portion come tomorrow. You'll be competing there, so.
Very nice.
Here we are, game 3, kicking it off. And
Prepare
something
for
else I've
battle.
noticed, right? I think, yeah, J.Storm has been radiant all 3 games, if I'm not mistaken. EG's been on the dire side.
Yeah.
So, we talked about that stat yesterday where in these qualifiers especially, it's like a 64% radiant win percentage throughout the qualifiers, so radiant advantage is real.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Radiant's not balanced at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 63% right now, just refreshing in there. These qualifiers.
Somewhat balanced by being able to pick first or last, however.
Of course, yeah. You got crit. Well,
30
your Spirit down
seconds
here
to
with the
battle.
Centaur. Going to be the 2-1-2 setup from the looks of it. Fear is on the Lion. So going to be more of a farm-focused position for Lion.
Many thanks to you.
Does bring some decent crowd control, of course. Expect to see things like the Blink, the Aether Lens, etc. There's a lot of things up here at the top lane. Illusions, Wolves.
The battle begins.
Naga Siren's going to try to steal it. Oh, Moog gets it. They're going to get all 4.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, game's over. Congratulations to J.Storm for qualifying for the MDL.
That's the game just automatically ends if you let a team get 4 bounties.
Yeah, Moo just simply clicked faster right there.
As I say, he must have been a Diablo 2 player. got the practice in. No, that's a very rare occurrence. It would be interesting to get the stats on something like that. A 4-0 bounty room control with the win percentages for the team.
Silence.
It's actually, well, I don't know about in competitive, but in pubs it's like ridiculously high.
Yeah. Getting a Haas on that, or Nox, whoever wants it. Report to us, damn it. We need the stats. Anyways.
A bit interesting to see the Naga landing up against the Lycan. I suppose Riptide quite good against the Lycan, who has very low armor already. And pairing it with March, he's going to be able to dispel the sleep and just keep Moo topped up is actually quite nice.
Yeah, Moo is just in the front line, as he should be. Doesn't have Riptide yet, but you know, once he hits level 2, you would think we're going to see some pretty solid damage coming out here from the Naga Siren especially. So yeah, choosing to go that aggressive dual lane, and they're all the way at the tower even. Not afraid to play here.
They're just bullying Artezzy off the wave as much as possible.
Down goes crit.
The flesh
Got caught off to the side. Forev and Fear come together to connect for the kill. He's trying to run away from them for a bit. It seemed like kind of caught the tail end of that, so I'm not exactly sure how it started. But point is, they find the kill, and I think all 3 games have been first blood for J.Storm actually too. So got that going for them.
Fear already with boots. I mean, if he's somehow able to get like a early Aghanim Scepter, then Artezzy's game is going to be a nightmare.
March, Aphotic Shield. He's going to run at Bane. But you see Artezzy. Yeah, he's definitely having to keep his distance here. Or just all these illusions nearby. This has to be so annoying to play against. There's so many things to click. It's like, how do you even click the right creep? Definitely has to be frustrating, but that goes back to you. J.Storm again making a good call here, it feels like, at least so far, in terms of how they wanted to lane this. Centaur is having a very good time bottom lane, though. He is 15-8 against a 5-0 Pango, so yeah, Centaur is dominating the bottom lane.
Yeah, it's the first game that S4 hasn't been completely sacrificed, so we'll see whether he's going to be able to put in a bunch of work here. At the same time, I do like this laning setup. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he used the Mist Coil, got a little low, and Bane just walked over and brain sapped him. I think he tried to deny himself, but unfortunately he had still too much life. Lion goes down bottom lane. Catch that too. Crit comes in, and they combo for that kill. So 2-1 lead now for Evil Geniuses.
Lion pretty weak in the laning stage. Definitely susceptible to a hero like Earth Spirit running him down. Being caught out with a couple stuns. He can be bursted for sure.
S4, the salve keeps him alive.
Done in 1 second, though.
Yeah, he got the salve off, but Fear cannot find him. He has an Earth Spike, but doesn't want to chase. Maybe figures he TP'd out. Was taking plenty of damage from crit, and he decides to run. So S4 manages to live. Haven't really mentioned the mid lane matchup, by the way, as they're getting close here. sumaiL's chasing after Brow. Going to put him under. He's going to go for the rune, which is a double damage rune, so he'll gladly take that.
Also salving up. So he's going to have a bit of an advantage here until Bryle's able to get this bottle out.
How is this going, though? 20-4 OD, 18-4 Puck. So it's pretty back and forth. Not an excessive lead by any means.
Bryle needs to be careful here.
Gets a couple attacks in maybe, but he also has a phase shift, so yeah, there's no way. He's good there. I keep going back to this top lane, though, and again, fighting underneath the tower. As Moo's running after artezzy. Sitting on a point currently. He could level up in Snare if he feels it's necessary. 5-minute bounty runes are coming up as well. Nice sleep there onto the Abaddon, however. Forev goes down elsewhere. There's the Ensnare coming out. And now Bane.
Fast, though.
Yeah, he is. He's going to get both runes. And how about this? They're going to get all 4 runes this time around.
That is not good. That is not good if you're J.Storm.
No. EG starts the game 4-0 for J.Storm. Bounty runes, and EG responds with a 4-0 themselves. The 5-minute mark. So well played there. They shrine together, and they go back to their respective lanes. Yeah, the CS is looking very good for all 3 cores of EG. And with those bounty runes, feeling good about how things are shaping up right now. And we got a 2-man smoke gank. We have the Earth Spirit as well as Bane. They're making their way to the bottom lane, it looks like. Oh, they almost got the Lion, but he TP'd to the top lane, actually.
A bit faster.
Are they going to dive this? No.
Maybe with the swashbuckle they use. They do have sleep into stomp into rolling boulder.
There they go. Shield crash. There's a sleep. To the stomp.
Perhaps I underestimated.
And flying credit for the kill. So the answer in the end is yes, they do dive it, and they get the kill. Bryle middle lane. He might be in trouble. No Sanity's Eclipse. The phase shift helping, and Puck is going to survive again. A lot of intelligence taken, though, by OD.
Yeah, sumaiL starting to pull away in this mid lane. Up to 36 and 11. Bryle's 30 and 4. Puck is having a hard time contesting sumaiL at this point. And artezzy relegated to the jungle because Moo is just playing super in his face. They take the tower at 6 minutes into the game with this catapult wave.
Yeah, Lycan still trying to finish this helm with a Dominator. Usually by now we'd see it on a free-farmed Lycan, but obviously not the case here. But considering it's actually still not too bad. I mean, his CS is pretty good. It's been annoying to deal with, but he has managed just fine as, sumaiL goes down in the middle lane. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Pango is going to get picked off as well. So both teams collapsing with their supports in different places. And I think J.Storm is happier with that outcome, of course, as they take out the OD. Was that a dream call? Yes, it was.
Yeah, and a rotation in from Lion and Abaddon as well.
So Naga, I know you're kind of wondering, he is going to build another Wraithband here. Do you think there's a direction he should be going here? Is it the long con game of the Manta, the Radiance, etc., or would you like to see maybe like drums, just much more of an earlier focus here from the Naga Siren?
I mean, the Radiance seems extremely good against EG's team. It's more of a matter of the pace of the game and how Moo feels the game is going. Right now, I feel like J.Storm is
Radiant's
doing
middle
okay,
tower is
so
under
Radiance
attack.
could potentially be an option, but you never know against the Lycan. The game could go from like having 0 tower pressure to suddenly being stuck in your base in just a matter of minutes.
This will be useful.
Fly is almost like he's baiting here. In fact, he's going to set up the sleep on a Pango. Easy for Centaur with a hoof stomp, and here comes artezzy as well, that shapeshift. Pango swashbuckle. He's going to go for the TP play. They don't have a stop. He's out. That's a 3-man gank coming up short, including the shapeshift activated by Lycan. Now, he did have an arcane rune, so not the worst thing ever, but still. Good getaway from Forev.
Yeah, let's go
Radiant's
back to
bottom
farm.
tower is under attack.
Needs to get that Necro book online as quickly as possible.
Dire
AG is still
are
going to push down
scanning.
here. As I say that, though, Bryle, he rotates in, Drain Coil hits, and Centaur goes back to with the Stampede. It's not going to do a whole lot when you're Drain Coiled up anyways. So he just doesn't even bother using it, and they get the turn kill ultimately at the bottom lane. Well played. Catch us for taking a little bit too much time to push bottom.
Yeah, 4 hero rotation in the bottom lane, and we do see a Diffusal Blade queued up for Moo, so he is going a bit more early fighting, and obviously that's extremely good against OD. Lots of damage, and also you can shut him down if you can get him out of mana pretty quickly.
Puck choosing to go with Blink Dagger ASAP. He's 1260 gold saved up, so that would be the choice for Bryle. Wanted to have that jump. And kind of goes with the theme as well as you were just mentioning with the Naga Siren, the Diffusal. So gonna hit a timing here in about 5 minutes or so, you'd figure, for J.Storm. So they're gonna look for at
Radiant are
least.
scanning.
We have 10-minute bounty runes coming in. And EG, they're going to be scanned out as they're
Forev?
rotating bottom. Yeah, Forev knows.
Money changes.
He's going to hide.
Surprise!
Oh, Centaur's trying to find him, though. But he's got a TP, and even has Rolling Thunder if he needs it, so he'll be fine.
Forev is doing kind of an interesting thing in this game. He's basically just occupying what would be the dead lane in this game, and using his swashbuckle, just keeping it pushed out as much as possible, delaying the push from artezzy, delaying the push from EG, which is allowing his team quite a bit of extra space, so they don't have to relegate too many resources to keeping this tower alive.
And you see Lycan, again, considering the start, really his farm is actually very good. He's well on his way to a Necronomicon level 1. He's 4th in net worth, but he's not far behind, even the Naga Siren. He's top in the game. All 3 cores continuing to do very well for Evil Geniuses right now. Middle lane, they're collapsing. Drink Coil used. Any of the Eclipse comes out of response to sumaiL. He's taking this damage for now, and he's going to be good. There's the ensnare, but with the Stampede buys it. It's a nice job with the imprisonment as well. Puts himself under, preventing the kill with the illusory orb back here. Magnetize is ticking down several heroes. Centaur in the front line. Abaddon was picked off. The Fiend's Grip locking on the right. Naga Siren, by the way, but the heal's coming out from Abaddon. He's going to be put under. They kill Centaur, and sumaiL went too deep. It seems like, yes, he goes down, but they do kill the Naga Siren. Yeah, with artezzy here in the shapeshift, he's able to cut right through. So 3 are dead currently on the side of J.Storm. Abaddon, no borrowed time. Having to be careful. They're still hanging around, kind of. Forev almost tempting with them. He's got a swashbuckle to use. Probably see it used to get out if needed, but not the case there. That was quite the clash in the middle lane, though. Gonna get Bane? No.
Both teams suffering some casualties. The Naga going down a full duration. It looked like uninterrupted Fiend's Grip from Fly,
Silence!
putting Moo in the grave, and Forev was prioritizing getting a kill instead of saving his Naga. Probably worth it in the long run, but I'm sure Moo is a little bit upset to not have that canceled.
OD with the drums pick up, 6 charges ready to go. Yeah, OD sumaiL did a hell of a job dodging the illusory orb right there earlier on in the fight. If he gets hit by that, I'm pretty sure he does die, and Definitely a change of pace, no doubt, but managed to stay alive, and artezzy eventually came in, did his thing, and he's all of a sudden top farm in the game now. So, ooh, Brawl, interesting decision there. We mentioned the Blink Dagger he's had queued up, but he goes a Hand of Midas. Feel like we've been out of the Hand of Midas meta a couple of patches here, but
Whoa.
yeah. There we go. Gets officially delivered.
I don't remember the last time I saw a Midas puck. You know, that being said, the 15% spell amp is actually ridiculous. It's a huge amount of extra damage. Cast range is also super nice for chasing down the Lycan.
So getting his talents ASAP.
Yeah.
Big part. Well, he has it now. Already one use. Fly. Brow's trying to find a kill. He might find it on Bane if Fly comes back in. He's not going to go for it. And so Bane will be fine. But once again, it is feeling like that first game a little bit where, not necessarily, I guess, where EG, I was going to say, is maybe controlling, but it's more of a stalemate, if anything, right now between the two teams. But Drain Coil catches Earth Spirit. Follow up with the Waning of Silence. There's Pango, the finger, everything. You throw it, but the sleep comes out. Earth Spirit gonna survive for the time being. He's still alive. Are you kidding me? He's gonna be put under. He'll be good for now. Bryo, Illusory Orb, can't even get the kill either. And Crit stays alive through the whole fight. Puck is dead. In comes the Naga Sleep. Is gonna connect on 4 of the heroes. Crit the only one not, and he just rolls into it though, trying to stop March. And March will end up falling. So what a fight by EG. The team support unreal right there.
Yeah, great work, and great giving some props to his team. Very good turnaround by EG, and yeah, not enough damage on the side of J.Storm right now. Midas not giving Puck any stats, and he was there 1 second and he was gone the next, and it wasn't a phase shift.
It's a 5,000 net worth lead right now for Evil Geniuses. This just goes back to all 3 of their cores doing so well. They're chasing after the Spain. They're chasing too far. The Magnetize. Oh, my God, that hammer. Fear, speaking of melting, he's out of here. Puck, they're also going to get the Naga Siren after the imprisonment, and they're going to catch up to Pango as well. The sleep apply. Can Pango escape? He's got a swashbuckle. Nice timing with the hoof stomp, and a double kill in the end for Crit. And they're going to get the 15-minute bounty runes.
4 bounty runes for EG once artezzy goes to the...
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, if he goes to the bottom line.
Yeah, he might leave it, actually, but still. 8,000. I just said it was 5,000. And all of a sudden that happens, and now it's an 8,000 net worth lead. This is getting crazy out of hand all of a sudden for Evil Geniuses.
Yeah, this is not good for J.Storm. They really need this Naga to be much more farmed, much more tanky, and this Bryle Midas, I'm not entirely sure what the logic is behind it facing a Lycan lineup and a lineup that's trying to run at you within the next like 5 to 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Well, Naga Siren, this kind of goes back to Moo's build and the idea in hindsight, well, maybe he would have rather gone a much more greedy build, because this whole getting a Diffusal Blade, potentially more battling, all of a sudden your team's down 10,000 net worth. You don't want to do battling now. You don't want to fight. You just want to farm. And Diffusal, of course, it's decent in its own right for helping with farm a little bit, but it's I think it's fair to say that this is not this was not the plan. Kind of just have to adapt the best you can, though, but that means giving up a tier 2 bottom tower push. That's easily going to happen down here. artezzy has his level 3 Necro being delivered, by the way. Are they just going to keep going?
I mean, J.Storm used their glyphs. They need to come back to their base right now.
Is under attack.
They do trade the towers, however.
Dire's top
Yeah, so
tower
that favors
is under
J.Storm.
attack. Dire
And they're
are
not going to keep
scanning.
going. They do see a double damage rune over here, so EG is going to want to pick that up, I'm sure.
I'll kill them in half the time.
Crit's making his way over, and they might run into them. In fact, Centaur, he just jumps in. Catches the Naga Siren initially, splits up, does have her song. if needed. Centaur, nice response. They get the kill on him, so not enough numbers there for EG initially, but now more are coming. sumaiL, though, the Riptide proc's doing plenty of damage. He's in trouble, but Nagasiren's the Fiend's Grip locking him down. The Dream Coil came out too late. They've already got the kill on Naga. Illusory Orb through, and Puck wants to get the hell on out of there. Crit trying to change that, though. He kicks him back in. The damage from sumaiL also happening. They pick off Fear elsewhere, and they are going to catch the kill on Bryle. So it took a while, but EG eventually comes together as S4 got there early and set all of this up. They take out March to finish a 4-for-1. Let's go to Roshan, because why not?
And it'll be a completely free Rosh. And EG are hitting their stride in this game. If you're J.Storm, what can you really do to slow this down? Puck travels after the Hand of Midas. Again, not a fighting item. No stats. Looking for just complete split push, complete wave cutting ability, I guess. I don't...
Yeah. I mean, at this point, they just have to settle for that, it feels like. They cannot contest at all. So at this point, I think it kind of makes sense. But yeah, when he got the Midas initially, I definitely think it's a debatable situation there. But man, the 10,000 net worth lead continues for Evil Geniuses. See just a very steady slope there going in their favor. A couple of nice downward spikes as well. And I mean, hell, look at the expected win chance this game. At about the 15-minute mark, it was very even, and before that, it was favoring J.Storm by a bit here and there. But obviously, a much different story right now. Evil Geniuses has the top 3 cores as far as net worth goes in the game at this point, and that's never a good sign, especially when you have a position 1 Naga Siren on the other side.
Yeah, definitely not. Moo still looking for that Manta, which will allow him to be a little bit more survivable. Spell silences, but he's still quite far away from being able to really just fight this OD and Lycan, I feel like. Especially with that Aegis.
You are learning.
And Fear is not able to have really much impact either. He's sitting on Tranquil and a stick. He's almost like he's playing a position 5 support in this game. Been trying to get a Blink Dagger sooner than later, but they just keep finding him. There's not many places to farm on the map. 1, you have a Naga Siren, that goes back to that issue, who's soaking up so much. But then 2, the control of EG is, of course, there. And yet again, they're going to control all 4 bounty runes. So, yeah, it's crazy how that started with the 4-0 favoring J.Storm. But since then, I want to say it's been nearly every single one but 1 bounty rune has gone the way of EG.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. It's been complete domination by EG. It's reflected by the 14k net worth lead at 20 minutes. And they're just going to group up behind this Lycan in the top lane. Probably take both of these towers, maybe look for a fight. See whether J.Storm is willing to engage them, and if not, then they'll just continue to secure more and more map control and a bigger and bigger net worth lead.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
EG knows how important this is. Chance to go to Disneyland on the line and also play some Dota while you're there, I suppose.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
In France, of course, but on the verge of doing so. Having to close this one out. What's this game number 3? As they'll get the last outer turn. No, there's still the mid-tier 2 that's up, but they might poke into the tier 3 right here. At least attempt to. No, never mind.
Oh, they're going to catch Bryle.
They, as an S4, catches him initially. Oh, he Drinkle nothing. He's trying to TP out, though, and he actually will be successful. Almost got hit by crit. Yeah, he is in full panic getaway mode there. At least he escapes.
Are fortified. Dire's bottom
I wonder if
tower
EG
is
will
under
go,
attack.
knowing that Coil is on cooldown.
That's right, they saw it.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Moo's able to get the bottom tier 1. As he's got his Yasha, and of course working towards that full Manta. And you see the rest of the team, though, they're kind of just constricted into their base currently as Ping's down here. As far he knows that Naga's in the area, but trying to deal with these illusions. Moo's making it very difficult, though. Spreading them out. OG's got a scythe. Just a 22-minute scythe, because why not? Blink scythe drums.
This is not the same sumaiL performance we saw in the last game on that storm.
No.
He is having a huge amount of impact. And
Radiant's
speaking of
middle
that,
tower is under attack.
Kind of caught. Not really.
has the Aegis, however.
You could tell they did not want to overdo that. Well, I'll say this. I mean, J.Storm with the Midas, especially on puck, and you have a Nagasaren. All right, let's just delay. That's the name of the game. Delay as much as they can. And 30 minutes from now, maybe there'll be a decent shot, but that's what their game plan is, no doubt. You look at the line being drawn there by artezzy. That's basically him saying, this is our side of the map to the right. Let's just take over everything.
Yep. Says, do not let anybody out of this area. No camps for them. And Moo sneakily snagging a little camp with this one illusion, but you got one Nog illusion farming, everybody else stuck in the base.
Oh, puck's over
look
here.
Look where Bryle is, yeah.
They see him. Oh, they were pinging him perfectly. Crit is not going to hit, though, and Bryle's still trying to juke. He has a TP, and bots even, so he obviously could easily get out of here, but no, he chooses to stick around, and he is dead. Maybe? All right, let's see if he can get out. Doing coil, and run.
Just delay.
Yeah. Midas. There we go.
I mean, that's a pretty good play, to be honest. He cut the wave. He's got the OD, who has the Aegis back there, so Aegis does time out, and EG will be just controlling the map still, but J.Storm has managed to sneak their way into the EG jungle.
Yep. Playing from behind, doing what you got to do. Ain't the prettiest, Dota, but it's necessary. Moo, by the way, yeah, he's gonna have to sleep a solo Earth Spirit just to make sure to TP out. So he gets caught there, but obviously survives. Bryle's gonna keep farming the jungle for now. He's almost level 15. Granted, he actually doesn't even have his level 10 talent though, so couldn't get that yet. Now a couple of
top wave.
Players smoking bottom as pushing in the top wave.
Is under attack.
Getting some damage up there.
They are doing a very, very good job right now keeping these waves away from their towers. Oh, man. Although, Moo, no sleep. He's caught.
Yeah, he might die here.
Cast a curse.
Dire's middle tower is under
It's
attack.
that, but it's also a... I mean, it's inevitably going to happen, it feels like. This is only going to work for so long. We have this much of a net worth lead on one side. They're doing the right thing, but it doesn't mean they're just going to be able to continue to do it.
Oh. Hey, Bounty Rune.
Got it. He's going to TP back. Try to push out the bottom. artezzy is already up top, though. He's got a full Assault Cuirass picked up now.
Wow, they just immediately glyphed the tower.
Also trying to engage, but Burrow time popped by a Batten. Now he has to keep his distance.
Super early glyph on that tower.
Yeah. Still lose to tier 3, so now shrines are exposed. You see EG's pinging out the shrine. Talk about it. I mean, this series, it's been both games, game 1 and 2, were entertaining. It's been a back and forth, but game 3 has just been absolutely all evil geniuses.
Yep, Glimmer Cape on Fly. That's when you know he's rich. sumaiL has a Hyperstone. I wonder if he's just going to go for a straight Moon Shard.
Bottom shrine is under attack.
At this point, probably. Attack speed pretty good on OD as they're smoked on J.Storm's side. They'd be fun if they can get a pick on OD. They go for the opening. There's a Drink Coil. Stampede response. Rolling Thunder through.
Where's the damage, though?
There's Spike hits. It's coming. They got a finger still. It's only level 1, but he puts himself under and off to the side. They catch somebody else over here. Looks like it's Nagasar, and he's trying to deal with this whole thing. And he just gets bursted down by the Cindy's Eclipse, and just like that, they're all dead on the side of J.Storm. So, yeah, they had the initial catch, but the overall damage wasn't enough. And that's it. Evil Geniuses, they're going to Disneyland, the MDL Disneyland Paris Major. Congratulations to them. It's maybe expected, of course, but it was not easy. It was not easy. They had to take it to 3 against J.Storm, but they do conclude with a victory.
Yep. Yeah, maybe it was definitely a good showing from J.Storm in terms of the second game, but that last game was about as one-sided a game as I've seen.
It was a pretty dominating performance, absolutely. And I don't know, this core Naga Siren, we've seen it now. We saw it once yesterday. We saw it twice today. It's 0-3 in these games. Is that just coincidence, or are teams maybe overthinking what the hero can do in that core role?
I don't know. I haven't seen enough of it to really have that good of an opinion. I'm trying to look to see how much has been picked up across all the regions. Looks like 13 games, 46% win rate, 6-7 record. So
yeah, certainly
not the carry of the patch yet, but we'll see. I mean, it is nice to see a little bit of variety, as boring as a Naga Siren game might appear. It is cool to see that teams are still opting for some other, ways of playing Dota as opposed to just running at each other and fighting all the time.
Well, the core of Lycan and OD apparently pretty good for EG, and again, they qualify for the major, so big congratulations to them. They're going to the Disneyland there in Paris. We'll see them there. Now, J.Storm, there's still a chance. There's ultimately going to be that third spot on the line. They just now get knocked down to the lower bracket where they, I believe, so the loser of this is going to be matched up against Team in the lower bracket. And then Zelato's also down there. They're going to play the loser of the Complexity Forward Gaming Series. So, and those matches will take place tomorrow, where we'll determine, again, that third qualified team. Now, I say the third one because we're going to find out our second qualified team now. After a short break here, we have another best of the 3. It's going to be Forward Gaming, the new Forward Gaming squad. 3 new players, remember, as they're going to be matched up against Complexity in a best of 3 now to determine the second major spot out of the North American region. So we're going to go to that break. I assume we're going to get into that pretty quickly here, as it looks like, in fact, the lobby already up even. Should be starting in about the next 10 minutes, I'm being told, at this point. So going to get right into it. Complexity versus Forward Gaming, our next best of 3. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Breaky CPK, joined by Elevated. Once again, congratulations to Evil Geniuses. We'll find out the second team now to qualify after a short break.